Good morning, Sierra Vista. Today marks the beginning of our annual participation in an amazing charity event that you know as Pennies for Patients, or more simply, Penny Wars, which benefits the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society and helps them to find a cure for cancer. Millions of people are diagnosed with cancer each year, so you may even have a friend or relative that has been diagnosed with cancer, and this is why it's so important for us to help. You and your team will have an opportunity to help children and adults fighting cancer by participating, and the winning team also earns themselves a pizza party and spirit points. Please watch closely about how your participation is key in helping adults and children fight cancer.
My name is Brennan. I love to go to the movies.
My name is Hope. Tennis is my favorite sport. My name is Carrie. I love to shop with my friends. We're kids, just like you.
Just like you.
Just like you. But I have cancer.
But I have cancer.
But I had cancer. I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. I was diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma.
I was diagnosed with ALL, Ph positive.
These kids are fighting a disease called cancer. What is cancer? Well, there are many types of cancer, but all types of cancer have to do with one thing: the cells that make up our bodies. There are billions of cells that make up each person's body. Healthy cells grow and divide, but they know when to stop growing. Cancerous cells grow and divide too, but they grow too fast and divide out of control. Cancerous cells don't know when to stop growing.
Cancer is basically a cell that goes wrong and makes other cells do the same thing, which are cancer cells, and they multiply at a very rapid rate.
Cancer cells may clump together to form tumors. Tumors become so out of control that they destroy the normal cells around them, and this can make someone very sick.
How I would describe cancer is being sick for a very long time, like having the flu.
Leukemia is a type of cancer that affects the cells of our body that make up our blood. And when someone has leukemia, the white cells that help fight bacteria and viruses in our body grow out of control, and so they can no longer do a good job protecting our body.
When you have leukemia, your white cells don't work right, so it's easier for you to get sick.
As scary as all this sounds, kids can defeat cancer and go on to live healthy, normal lives. And while they're fighting cancer, kids can still do a lot of the same things that you do. Kids with cancer still want to play and hang out and go to school, just like you.
The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society needs kids just like you to help support research for treatments that will save the lives of kids just like you. Please join us.
How do you feel when you get spinal taps? What happens?
I have to stop eating at midnight.
And then?
I go into the hospital. We wait, and then we go into a room, and then the spinal tap happens.
He loves sports, soccer, baseball, and he had done camps throughout the summer. And I remember giving him a shower one night, and he had bruises all over his body. And I called the pediatrician, and she sent us for blood work on a Monday. And Tuesday morning, I got a call at 6:30 in the morning to send us to the hospital. In the ER, I remember being pulled aside by the ER doctor and told that AJ had leukemia.
The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is the largest voluntary health organization dedicated to finding cures for all blood cancers. Finding Cures relies on fundraising through our campaigns, like the Student Series program where students collect and raise money for blood cancer research.
This project to support the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is one that provides opportunities for children to be an integral part of saving lives.
As teachers, we always talk about making a difference, but I think the Student Series gives the students a chance to make a difference in their world.
Being part of the program is really touching. Seeing that you're changing so many people's lives is amazing.
Did you know that there are more than 1.2 million people in the U.S. living with or in remission from leukemia, lymphoma, or myeloma? And an estimated 171,000 new cases will be diagnosed this year alone? That is why we are asking your school and students to do this amazing thing. By helping save the lives of people with blood cancers, you will also be helping thousands of people not yet diagnosed.
I myself am a survivor. I was diagnosed with lymphoma in 2010. I went through 6 weeks of radiation, and I'm totally 100% fine now. But if there's a, I'm very emotionally attached, and I know that there's a lot of children and adults out there that don't have the luck that I had with this sickness.
Positive effects on our students, and just seeing their enthusiasm to give to others has been a really strong character education initiative in our school.
The best part is seeing the students in my high school be so dedicated to everything that's going on.
Getting involved is easy. It's really not hard. I can take 5 minutes at the beginning of each class and just say, hey, what are we doing? Are we participating? Where's your money? So it's easy to really make a difference.
The best part for me is just knowing that I can save someone's life.
We know that we're doing something important for other people, and we're getting a step closer to finding cures and making people's lives better.
I think I just have to give back in order to make a change.
People do survive, and it's because of programs like Pennies for Patients that help people like myself and others survive.
At this point in our journey, AJ is, what sports are you playing?
Baseball and soccer.
And he's in school, and we are still getting treatment, and there's a lot of hope.
School should be more than trying to figure out what we're good at in a cognitive way. Pennies for Patients offers opportunities for children to know what they're good for.
It's impacted me on my future a lot, actually, because I've decided that I want to help people for a living. I want to change the world in a way.
To be a part of providing research for families and helping our students to give back and to be a part of that process is really rewarding as a school.
Your school and students will help fund pioneering cancer research that will change lives forever.
Thank you for all the schools that are participating in this amazing fundraising opportunity.
Thank you for giving money and supporting people like our family, raise awareness and research money. We are grateful for everything that you've done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for all that you're doing.
If you want to help in the fight against cancer, here's what you can do. Find spare change around your home. Maybe you have some in between your couch cushions or under your bed, or your parents don't mind you donating spare coins found in your car. You can also ask friends and families to help donate to this amazing cause as well. The turn-in dates for Penny Wars will be on Thursdays during brunch over the next 3 weeks in the Quad, with the first collection date being tomorrow and the last collection on Thursday, April 26th. Silver change, bills, and checks count as positive points, so you'll put them in your team's containers. But pennies will count as negative points, so you use those to bomb the other teams, and you put them in the other team's containers to subtract their points. To make an online donation, your parents can follow the following instructions. If your parents want to donate online, it's simple. They'll follow the directions on the handout you will receive at the end of this video. Basically, they will type in studentseries.org. Then they will click on Find Your School. They will start typing in Sierra Vista. It's not really necessary to type in the city and state, but they can if they'd like. Then we click on Find. Once they scroll down and they find our school here in Canyon Country, they can click on that. And then to contribute to your team, since this is a team competition, they will scroll down to actually where it says classroom name. And that's where they'll start typing in your team's name. So I'll just pretend I'm typing in Trailblazers, because of course I'm going to donate like millions to the Trailblazers. Watch out now. When I click search, the team Trailblazers will pop up, or your team, whatever you are on. And then here they can donate specifically to your team. So they click on the amount. They can also type in another amount, and they click Donate Today. And then they'll complete some of the information about their credit card information. If they would like to donate in honor or memory of someone that a loved one that had passed away due to cancer, they are more than welcome to do that. But then after they complete their information, they basically just click on donate now, and then that will go towards your team's online positive points and online totals. Our school-wide goal is to raise $5,000 for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society in hopes of helping them fight a cure for cancer. Stay tuned for the ongoing results on the morning announcements. Remember, if your team has the most positive points per student on your team, you get a pizza party and spirit points. At this time, your teacher will be passing out your collection boxes to store the loose change you find and an informational handout that you can give to your parents. If your parents would like to write a check, especially since checks count as positive points, please have them make it out to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, not to our school. Additionally, online team donations will count as positive points. We look forward to seeing how our school-wide effort can make a difference in the world and help us find a cure for cancer. Good luck, teams.